Alright, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have our co-main event of the evening here. It is Valak going one-on-one with Ian Gray for the World Heavyweight Championship right here tonight in our co-main event of the evening. Alright, World Heavyweight Championship. Valak, who made his earn NCW's War of the Worlds. The lights would go out and come on after the High Flyers Championship, where Valak would then hit the Dream Eater on Noah Todd as soon as the lights came back on. And now, here tonight, after competing in the Eliminatio, Valak is now the #1 contender to the NCW World Heavyweight Championship. He is the current NCW World Heavyweight Champion after cashing in his Money in the Bank the same night that Valak would return. Nonetheless, these two men are on a collision path here tonight for Revamp 2, who will move on to Oblivion 4 as the world champion. Will it be the man who has just come back, the man who is coming back and perhaps going to take the main event of Oblivion 4, Valak, or maybe before? Or will the power of the infection overcome the demon Valak, the dark clown entity that is within him? Is it stronger than the infection, or will the infection completely overcome Adrian Adams here tonight? We will find out as the World Heavyweight title is on the line. Introducing first, the challenger, making his way down to the ring, hailing from Dublin, Ireland. He is one of the most deadly individuals to ever walk into the land of the nightmare. And here he is, officially making his return to the main event scene, the one and only Valak, Adrian Adams. So Valak on his way down to the ring. It's been some time since we've seen Adrian take his paint off, as a matter of fact. He's been Valak for almost a year. You gotta imagine, is that the same? Would that be in a comparison as to being Hulk for 2 years? Nonetheless, anyways, Valak here tonight, ready to go for the #1 contender, for the World Heavyweight title in NCW. Now, one thing you got to remember, Valak has been world champion before. He was a world champion back in 2015, where he would win the title at Oblivion 1, but then get cashed in on by Cody Ford with the Money in the Bank. Nonetheless, he moves on about 5 months later in 2016 and wins the world title again, and he would get cashed in on again by Noah Todd. This time, he walks in, and can he become an official 3-time world champion here tonight? He has been a global champion, which makes him a 3-time champ, but winning the world title just on those 2 occasions, and since then, Valak has not been able to recapture it. Here tonight, Valak looking to make a huge return, looking to show everybody that he is ready to get back into it. It is Oblivion season for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. This young man coming right back to the land of the nightmare and ready to go for our end of the year bash that is Oblivion 4. A man who has headlined it many times before, now being put in the position to perhaps headline once again. Valak, multiple-time High Flyers champion. We've seen him win the High Flyers title in the past. 2000 to join Unite. Awesome shout out to Star Team Vid. You guys need to go check them out. Definitely great content, great people. Valak, in fact, is there as well. Nonetheless, now, here comes Valak's opponent. In Adrian Adams' absence, there has been the growth and prosperity of a dark entity here with us in the land of the nightmare. And that man His name is Ian Gray. Ian Gray has certainly walked on anyone who has remotely come close to him in the land of the nightmare, and he has put down a lot of people just to get where he is, and he is the winner of the Money in the Bank 2018. He is the Supreme Struggle winner 2018, your current NCW World Heavyweight Champion, and a man who has completely remodeled the main event scene. Here he is, Ian Gray. Ian Gray competed in the first ever rise to stardom. A lot of people looked at him as a flop, as someone who would not be anything and not amount to anything. And all I can say to those people is, look at Ian Gray now. Your current NCW World Heavyweight Champion. On his way down to the ring, hailing from Salem, Oregon, here he is, the one and only dark entity known as the Walking Infection, Ian Gray. So Ian cashes in the Money in the Bank 2 shows ago, and we saw where he, kept the NCW World Heavyweight, where he captured the NCW World Heavyweight title. This, of course, being his first World Heavyweight Championship title defense. Can he, in fact, walk away? See. And that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The World Heavyweight Championship of NCW is on the line. And now, introducing first the challenger, hailing from Dublin, Ireland. He is a 3-time former NCW World Champion in his own right, a former High Flyers and Tag Champion as well, the one and only Valak Adrian Adams. And now, introducing his opponent. He is the one and only World Heavyweight Champion of Nightmare Championship Wrestling. Hailing from Salem, Oregon, he is the Walking Infection, Ian Gray. Ian Gray and Adrian Adams. These two, in my opinion, were always destined to face each other eventually, and this time for the strap. Here tonight, Adrian's comeback to singles competition. Wow. The World Heavyweight title is on the line, unless you want to count Eliminatio, which he was in that. But either way, Valak, Ian Gray, one-on-one. It looks like we're ready. Jeff Bobcat sounds the bell, and this matchup is ready to roll. Here we go. Ian Gray grabbing a hold of his contender as soon as this matchup starts out, and Valak goes down to a inside-out fisherman neckbreaker. And Ian Gray, the champion, in control early with these back chops here. Now Valak face to face, and look at this. He's not going to slow down. Got a hold of him early with a drilling Irish Pride DDT, and just like that, Valak could have changed the tides here in this matchup, as Valak is a veteran here in this matchup. Both men have been in NCW nearly as long as each other. Valak, of course, I believe, come in before him. Nonetheless, look out. Adrian Adams hits the ropes, nails him with a sliding flatliner. Beautiful maneuver there by the former multi-time world champion. Ian Gray now getting up to his feet as this Extreme Rules World Heavyweight Championship matchup is now getting underway, and we got our first weapon in the ring, that being the kendo stick. And now, gets thrown over the ropes and speared to the outside. We've seen Adrian Adams use a spear in the past, only sparingly. Nonetheless, Adrian still in control here. Ooh. And down he goes. Beautiful maneuver there with Adrian in complete control here. The World Heavyweight title is on the line. And Ian Gray, the World Heavyweight Champion, kicking the legs out from under his number one contender. Ian Gray, in some people's minds, are considering him actually an underdog, as Valak is favored to go to the main event and face Matsuda Tanaka for the World Heavyweight Championship. Ian Gray not taking too kindly to those remarks. And now, the World Heavyweight Champion looking to defend the title here at Revamp 2. Ian now in control of Adrian Adams. Valak is not looking so hot here for the World Heavyweight title. His return to singles action, and look out, Ian just slithering out of the ring and now looking for his own weapon. Adrian Adams, though, I'm assuming not going to let him get one. Oh, the baseball bat gets knocked across the arena there. Valak luckily getting the bat out of his hands here. Throwing strikes to the World Heavyweight Champion. Super kick connects on the outside. Down goes Ian Gray, and it ain't looking good for the World Champ. The infection, Ian Gray gets thrown to the inside of the ring, and look out. Adrian could be looking to score and walk away with the NCW title. Ooh. Scoring with multiple shots there. Adrian Adams, a man who's done fairly well outside of the company in the past couple months, now returns to NCW, ready to go for Oblivion season. The world title is on the line here at Revamp 2. Look out, scoring with a forearm there. We got a springboard. Hurricanrana, and he lands on his feet. What athleticism and grace there by Valak. Adrian Adams, he is just killing it here tonight. Ian Gray, the walking infection, hanging in there as the world champion, though. Look out! Oh, he catches him with a Dream Eater on the way down. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, that was gnarly. Going for the pin on the champ. 1, 2, no, a shoulder up here by Ian Gray. A shoulder up by Ian Gray. Adrian Adams believed he had the world title won. Look out. Springboard shooting star to the inside. Taking it to Ian Gray. He is not slowing down this assault, ladies and gentlemen. And now, look at this. The Dark Clown is just choking the living hell out of the walking infection. Ian now getting picked up to his feet. Super kick. No! Ian dives out of the way of that super kick. Tries to spin him around, but now Adrian still in control here. Ian getting taken to the top rope here. Uh-oh. Ooh, big time shot there. And the walking infection is not looking good here. Oh my God, Adrian's got him on the top here. Oh no! Super Dream Eater off the top rope. Oh my God. Ian Gray is down, and this ain't looking good for the champ. Oh my goodness. We got a submission attempt locked in here by Ian Gray. By Adrian Adams, and Ian fights his way out of it here. Clothesline, and down goes the world champ. The world champ not looking so hot here. But wait a minute. Ian Gray with a much needed reversal to get out of that. The world title is on the line, and Ian Gray is calling for something here, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, stiff headbutt. And another reversal there by Ian Gray. He is on fire here, ladies and gentlemen, but he needs to capitalize, and it looks like he will. He has Adrian Adams up. Down goes Adrian. Valak is down. Ian Gray hits him with that deadlights-like maneuver, now going for the pin off that. 1, 2, and no! Getting a shoulder up is Adrian Adams. This matchup rages on here, ladies and gentlemen. And Valak now. Reversal there. These two so evenly matched here, ladies and gentlemen. And now Ian Gray looking like he's going to take him to the outside and nails him to the floor. Ian Gray now in complete control. The world champion is looking to destroy and dismantle the young man from Dublin, Ireland. Ian now. Drop kick. Beautiful drop kick, actually, by Ian Gray, the walking infection, your current NCW world champion. Whether you love him or whether you hate him, he had a tattoo that grew and took over his body and mind, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't come up with this, but it is complete gold. And he throws Adrian Adams now back into the ring. Ian Gray could be looking to end his #1 contender. Oh man, he gets stomped on his way up. Now, turning around. Kick to the gut. Oh, and a beautiful backstabber there. And now, Ian Gray taking his time here, taking a breath. The world champion trying to pull something off here. Now backed off into a corner. It looks like he could be going for the super kick. Wait a minute, Noah Todd comes out of nowhere and spears the living hell out of Adrian Adams. He is down in this Extreme Rules match. Ian Gray for the world title is turning him over and going for the pin. Noah Todd has just screwed Adrian Adams out of the title here, and he's going for the pin. 1, 2, and 3. Just like that, Ian Gray keeps the NCW World Heavyweight title thanks to Noah Todd helping him keep it here tonight. I don't think he was trying to help the infection so much as he was trying to screw Adrian Adams out of the world title here tonight. Oh my God, just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Ian Gray keeps the NCW World Heavyweight Championship right here tonight at Revamp 2. He will be walking into Oblivion 4 as the World Champion. All right, fans, coming up next, we have our NCW main event here tonight at Revamp 2. The night that will change everything. David Newcomb says that he is going to put Matsuda Tanaka through pure hell here tonight inside a steel cage. He does not need to escape the cage. He needs to escape David Newcomb is what Dave is saying. And Dave against Matsuda Tanaka, as we all know, Matsuda won the NCW Eliminatio 2018, granting him the title shot at Oblivion 4. And now, ever since the night after Eliminatio, David Newcomb would viciously assault Matsuda Tanaka, leading to this main event steel cage match here tonight at Revamp 2. And nothing is on the line, actually. This is a exhibition matchup as Matsuda Tanaka will still be moving on to Oblivion 4 to face the world champion. But here tonight, he's looking to showcase his skills. Matsuda Tanaka says he's going to the main event, and Dave needs to get over it. David Newcomb says, you're not going to make it to the main event. You got to go through the steel cage right now with me. So here we go as our main event here tonight at Revamp 2. A steel cage affair here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be an awesome matchup, to say the least. David Newcomb has promised that Matsuda Tanaka will never be the same after this matchup. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, fans, but David Newcomb has been on quite a tear as of late. He has been destroying anything and everything in his path. He repeated all of his accolades from 2015 and then won 4. And I'm going to tell you what, the monster with a short fuse is certainly a different animal as of late. In my opinion, he's on a reign of terror. And I'm trying to tell you, he is going off. However, here tonight, this is all about man on his reign of terror leading into Oblivion. David Newcomb knows all about going into Oblivion with a hot hand. He knows he wants to get a hot streak going, and Revamp 2 being the last Clickbait UB4, Oblivion 4. Here, I'm going to tell you what, this is definitely going to be different here tonight. Here we go. First man making his way down to the ring here for the steel cage matchup. Here he is, David Newcomb, former multi-time world champion in his own right. He knows what it feels like to be at the top of the mountain, but he's never been at the top of an Oblivion card. And I'm going to tell you what, I think that's what David Newcomb is the most pissed about, is the fact that he's not in the main event of Oblivion 4. He didn't win the Eliminatio. He's come very close in the last couple of years, since 2015, but still never walked away with a big one. However, his opponent here this evening did win the NCW Eliminatio 2018, granting him the title shot at Oblivion 4. Here he is, the one and only Matsuda Tanaka. The ultimate Matsuda Tanaka out of Osaka, Japan. This young man is certainly a Japanese fireball kid, to say the least, the Dragon of the East. He is here tonight, ready to rock and roll. And I'm going to tell you what, Matsuda Tanaka showed everyone what he's got at the Eliminatio 2018, where he will walk away with his victory within the chamber, winning two chambers in one night. Matsuda Tanaka moving on to the main event of Oblivion. Main event of Oblivion, always a great thing to have, a great thing to see. Nonetheless, here we go, here tonight. The ultimate Matsuda Tanaka ready to go with David Newcomb, and this is certainly going to be a clash of styles here, ladies and gentlemen. Matsuda Tanaka, not really that much of a high flyer, more of a strong style. You'll see him hit a lot of grapples with strong strikes, implied into those maneuvers. Nonetheless, going one-on-one with David Newcomb now. Look at David Newcomb go. As soon as the match starts out, he goes for a kick, and look at this, Matsuda holding his own here. Beautiful cross-legged suplex there by the Dragon of the East, the ultimate Matsuda Tanaka, the winner of the Eliminatio 2018. Uh-oh. And Matsuda fights back here. He's holding his own here. Look at this. David Newcomb. Oh, and he nails his old signature. That beautiful facebuster into the turnbuckle. This time went to the bottom turnbuckle. Look out, throws him into the ropes. Oh, and a hell of a big boot there. And David Newcomb now in complete control of Matsuda Tanaka. And look at this, stepping right over Matsuda here. Uh-oh. David Newcomb now picks him up, slams him right back down. David Newcomb is just embarrassing Matsuda Tanaka here at Revamp 2, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you what, this young man, look at this, getting everybody taunted up, and look out! Flying DDT there by Matsuda Tanaka. He drops down David Newcomb, and this matchup is actually looking pretty even once again with Matsuda Tanaka in control. A man who has proven that he should be in the main event and now showing off in his first main event here, Revamp 2. Oh, crushing knee, and David Newcomb is down. Remember, fans, this is a steel cage that you have to either pin, submit, or you have to escape the cage. And David Newcomb says he doesn't have to escape the cage, you have to escape him. And now, wait a minute, Matsuda eats the cage. And I don't think David Newcomb is done, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute, reversal here by Matsuda. Good reversal, uh-oh, and a back body drop by David Newcomb. David Newcomb now just taunting the living hell out of Matsuda. Hits the ropes and comes back. Beautiful snap back suplex there. Now, Dave going to the top rope here. Gonna beg Matsuda to his feet here. I don't know what in the world David Newcomb has planned here. Oh, double axe handle. Down goes Matsuda, and wait a minute, David Newcomb may be looking to escape this cage, ladies and gentlemen. David Newcomb on the side of the cage here. Now finally gets all the way to the top. Uh-oh. And now, German suplexes him all the way off the top of the cage. Matsuda Tanaka in complete control with that maneuver. David Newcomb just pops right back up, though. Oh, my God. He's half machine and half monster. David Newcomb don't give a damn, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. Throws him right into the cage and right in front of the camera. David Newcomb is destroying his opponent here tonight. David Newcomb on the run here. Wait a minute, he drops down. Reversal now. Matsuda throws him into the ropes. Oh, and a strong style knee right there to the gut. David Newcomb now catching his foot. Oh, and puts him down. Matsuda popping right back up. David Newcomb gonna taunt right here in his face. Perhaps not the good time to taunt here. Reversal here by Dave. Dave's got him from behind. Puts him down. Going for the pin off the signature there. Only a one count. Matsuda Tanaka showing his heart and resiliency here. Dave on the run here. David's gone all the way at the top of the steel cage here, but Dave chooses to fly. Oh my God, David Newcomb. Risking life and limb and body and mind and soul. And good God, he just crashed into the mat pretty hard there, ladies and gentlemen. But still, he is alive, and he is the first to his knee anyways. Matsuda is out of it here. David Newcomb spins him around. He's got him up again. Puts him down. And now, David Newcomb taunting him once again, begging him to get up. Oh my God, David Newcomb puts down his opponent. Matsuda Tanaka eats that fallout there, and down goes the #1 contender to the world title. Matsuda Tanaka is not looking good here. Dave taking his sweet time to climb all the way to the top. Dave now, once again, all the way to the top. And Matsuda Tanaka gonna climb up there with it. Another German suplex off the top of the steel cage. David Newcomb has come off the top of that steel cage 3 times, and it looks like that might be enough to slay the monster. David Newcomb now trying to make it to his feet here. Matsuda Tanaka climbing down the other side here. David Newcomb just gonna taunt inside the cage here. He knows he's lost here. And Matsuda Tanaka, your winner here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, inside the steel cage for the main event here this evening. David Newcomb he tried to beat the high holy hell out of Matsuda Tanaka, but it was actually Tanaka who would rip him off the top of the cage and put him down. But look at this, David Newcomb tried showing off once again, put him down with that maneuver there. He would try diving off the top of the cage once again, but instead gets caught, German suplexed off, and Matsuda Tanaka would be climbing down here and winning the matchup here this evening in our main event. Congratulations to winner this evening, Matsuda Tanaka. And congratulations to Matsuda Tanaka on his victory here tonight. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness, the lights have gone out here this evening. And what in the world is going on here? Oh man, the world champion has shown up. Matsuda Tanaka and Ian Gray finally face to face. Finally, no other obstacles. These two will meet at the main event of Oblivion 4 for that, the NCW World Heavyweight title. Wow, what a way to end Revamp 2. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we got for you here on our broadcast of NCW's Revamp 2. We will catch you next time on Nightmare Championship Wrestling. Fans, don't forget, Oblivion 4 is coming up. It will be on October 3rd. The tweet's going out today. Don't worry, the match card will be going out this week. For that being said, I've been Joshua Little, your commentator this evening, and I will catch you next time. Until then, fans, good fight and good night.